On March 1st, around 5 o'clock yesterday, the Union County Sheriff's Office received a phone call, received a call from communications. It's for the South Hills complex. We had a shooting victim out there. We responded, and when we got there, we actually found a white male, Zachary Rogers, age 18. We found him laying in the parking lot. At that time, we had medical attention. He was given to him, and tried to get him stabilized, and was put in an ambulance. Prior to getting on loaded on the helicopter for the airlift to Spartanburg Regional, our investigators were able to talk to him, and he identified a couple of the shooters, or a couple of suspects. So we had that information to go on. After that, he actually he gave us the 2 persons of interest, and we looked into those. We followed those leads up until probably around 2 o'clock last night. And we had 1 suspect that we found later on that afternoon, and we put him in custody. And that is actually Patrick Greer Williams, 18 of Union. He was charged with accessory after the fact. And so we have him in custody, but we're still looking for Mr. Mickey Nafoxe. He's age 20, and he's charged with attempted murder. And at this point in time, the Sheriff's Office is looking for him along with SLED. So we are currently looking, and you can actually call Crime Stoppers if anybody sees him. I think we'll have pictures of him coming up, and so you'll be able to call Crime Stoppers and help us try to catch this individual.
Is he from Union County?
Both individuals are. All 3 people, the victim and the 2, are from Union County.
Okay. Are you able to get into what? I mean, did he get robbed? Was there any motive? Anything you can?
Well, it's all still under investigation, so I really not like to talk about that yet. You know, the motive for the shooting, but I can tell you that the victim he actually went to surgery when he got to Spartanburg Regional Hospital, and we don't know the outcome of that. You know, his condition at this point in time.
Are you able to say if it was non-life threatening?
I'd say it's non-life threatening, but there'll be some follow-up surgery, I'm sure.
You still feel like this is completely isolated? Nobody else has to be in fear?
No, it's isolated, but like I said, we're still searching for Mr. Nafoxe, and we're continue looking for him along with SLED.
Now talk about, I guess, just having a shooting like this in a place, a park. I mean, where kids play, like how that concerns you, or angers you more, or how that makes you feel.
Well, it's it's getting to be a more common practice now. I mean, there's this day and time, there's a little regard for life, it seems, and that's not just in Union County. That's all over the nation. So we're having younger kids getting involved in these crimes, and it's really sad that it's like that. But they have. I mean, there's actually people practicing baseball there when all this was taking place. So you had kids around and other parents and all that. So it's scary that they just have just a total disregard for human life. Basically, is what it is. Is you'll fire a weapon that close to those folks. So that's something that bothers me. We do all we can to try to make it right and do the best in our investigations, and our road people are covering these situations, and we're trying to patrol. But it's tough with the way things are at this point in time.
And I think you guys said this last night, but after the shooting, did those 2 leave in one car, the suspects?
Right, they left the park in one car.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can't think of anything else. Do you have anything? All right. I guess if anybody should know where he is, don't approach him. Maybe just kind of call you guys.
No, I wouldn't approach. Just call your 911 or call Crime Stoppers and give us a tip. Anything. Just don't approach him. Just let us handle it. Just be a good witness.
Anything else you can think of that I haven't asked?
I believe that's it.
Is the one that you got in custody, is he trying to help you track down the other guy?
I'd rather not talk about that, but we have questioned him, so I don't reveal what we've been able to ascertain from that. But we did talk to the victim prior to him being airlifted, so we got some information from him, and him being the victim, that's going to be a key part of the case. So we feel sure we're on top of it, and we're going to make the right decisions.
Are these guys known to you before yesterday?
Not really. They were younger, but it's not. They were not all over the radar. So we just you know, I said, they might have some other crimes in the past, but it's not a real long rap sheet. They're young.
Yeah.